Do Filipinos really know the true meaning of the word honor? How do Filipinos define the word honor? Do we know what it means to live an honorable life and what it is to live with honor? Good morning, my name is Raffy Gutierrez and I'm here to talk to you today about a very controversial, ongoing topic, especially here in the Philippines, regarding recent Olympic gold champion Carlos Yulo and his quarrel with his mother that has now become one of the most trending topics in social media, especially on Facebook. It's inspired me to consider this the topic for the talk this week. And the reason being is because I am truly frustrated with the fact that there are actually more Filipinos who are siding now with the mother of Carlos instead of siding with Carlos. As a disclaimer, my talk today is not necessarily about taking sides, but rather to open your mind and those who are somehow stuck in this very unfortunate family feud between the Olympic champion and his mom on the matter of honoring your parents. This has been a frustrating and, to be honest, I was really disappointed, and it further amplifies my frustration and disgust with Filipino culture. And this is not just about taking sides per se, because in some of the comments I've seen on my Facebook posts, and perhaps I did not explain myself well enough, that we should not take sides, that this is a personal matter between the Olympic gold champion and his mother and his family. So let me say that the problem goes deeper than taking sides. The problem I see is rooted in that question I asked when I started this video. So before we even talk about honoring your parents, honoring your mother and father as stated in the Bible as the fifth commandment, is to first know what honor even means. And I bring this up because I sincerely and profoundly believe that the vast majorities of Filipinos, and not necessarily their fault, not necessarily their own fault, do not understand what honor means. And they've jumped into this controversial, trending issue between Carlos and his mom simply by virtue of their highly misunderstood faith. To make a claim that you should honor your mother and your father and your mother, or honor your parents under any circumstance without first understanding the meaning of honor is a very perilous and dangerous thing, don't you think? Filipinos in general love to use terms that they don't really understand to begin with. So if we do not understand the true meaning of honor, or what honor should really stand for, how can we participate and worse, even articulate which side of the fence we will decide to participate or to choose? So honor is a very profound sense of integrity, of something you truly believe in, that you live by and are willing to die for. And having honor is living with a set of very clearly defined standards that allow you to live a life that is moral, that is upright, that is that has a lot of self-discipline and integrity. And this is the root of the problem, I believe. And this is my challenge to those who are listening. How can we say that we should always honor our parents? First, if we don't know what honor means, and when in reality there are situations like in the case of our Olympic gold champion, the parents, especially the mom, has not really shown that she is even worthy of respect or honor. I believe there is nobody exempted from this, the popular saying that that respect is earned. Even our parents should earn our respect, because it is possible that there are parents that are not worth respecting. At the end of the day, our parents are human too, just like everyone else. And I do not want to imply that the underlying essence here that I'm suggesting that we should disrespect our parents. I'm saying that if you look into the context and look more deeply in the case of individuals where the parents have obviously not established any real credibility with their children, how they can demand respect, let alone honor them? If your parents were drug dealers or in some kind of crime, doing or in a business that makes other people suffer, or how can you honor them unless you yourself are part of that system, of that criminal lifestyle that your parents are living or doing? It is very difficult, my friends, to put yourself, if you understand what honor means, truly understand what honor means, how can you respect people who are doing the bad things, or who have not treated you right, or who have made life worse for you, even if they were responsible for your existence or why you're here? It's common sense. I think parents have to earn the respect of their children too. I am fortunate that I came from a family where this has never been and will never be an issue, because I have parents who have demonstrated love beyond themselves, who have literally lived their lives for their children. And hats off to my mom and dad for just being the parents they are, that I would have no second thoughts giving my life for. If I could trade my life for either one of my parents or both of them, I wouldn't think twice. I wouldn't have second thoughts. If I could give years of my life to my parents, I would. Just to establish that fact. But what if my parents weren't the parents they were to me? What if they were the parents that were totally different? They were the opposite of how if they abused me and they treated me with in a way that just made life almost hell. I can rationalize, maybe some of you will rationalize, but even if your parents maltreated you and did not show any sign, any reason why you should respect them, you should respect and honor them anyway. This is up to everybody's personal definition of honor and respect. But the caveat is, where do we draw the line? What if respecting a father or a mother not worth respecting just creates more room for abuse and unnecessary disappointment, frustration, and anger in our lives? That perhaps there are some extreme situations where cutting off ties with our family or our parents might be the best way forward. So my challenge in the talk today is for everyone, if you have listened this far, to really take a pause and think for a moment. Do you understand what it means to have honor? What it means to have respect? To have self-respect? To have self-honor? And when you look at parallel lines with the ongoing controversial issue with Carlos and his mom, where Philippine society, once again, misses the mark by 100 leagues and just really, utterly saddening, frustrating, and disappointing. So why don't we just celebrate Carlos's success for giving the Philippines a reason to have honor, to be respected by his incredible achievement, instead of getting swept away in this personal family feud that basically stems from, again, the Philippines being the only Christian nation, and being Christian, of course, it is inevitable that you will come across the fifth commandment. So I end with the challenge to think deeply about whether or not you truly understand the meaning of honor. And in this context, applying honor to honor your parents, honor your father and mother under any circumstance, regardless of any circumstance, you should always honor them. Maybe first, you should understand what honor means. This is Raffy Gutierrez on another episode of Crossroads of Faith on the channel Usapang Religion. Thank you for listening. I'll see you on the next talk.